everyone, 005 Kennedy here with you today. We've got another MRE we're going to try, but first we're going to plug the Army barracks. Here in my area, they're doing a $2 off sale on MREs, and they seem to have two levels of MREs. They have these in the clear pouch, and these seem to be $7.99. And then they had the regular ones, which you would find in the typical pouch this color for $9.99. So opening it up, I can see some obvious difference between the two kits, and I'll tell you what's different, and you can decide. But either way, you're paying only $5.99 for this one, or the other style that has a couple more things in it. You're paying only $7.99. So you're getting $2 off, which I think is a really good deal. So let's look at this meal, and we'll mention who it's made by us afterwards when we can see the package. First we have, and I'm purposely trying something I haven't tried, and as I probably said before, I try to avoid some of the tomato sauce things because I just don't like them. But anyway, here we have beef patty grilled, caramel color added. It has only 10% of your sodium, that's not too horribly bad. 19 grams of protein, 150 calories, 70 from fat, and 2.6 ounces, so there we have. That looks edible. Let's see what else we have. Here's our dessert item. I haven't tried this before either. Mocha Dessert Bar. It's 40 grams, and it's 230 calories, 140 from fat. And of course too, we want to remember that these meals are made for active people, not fat old men. And they generally have more salt in them too, because they're for active people. Active people are going to be sweating, and the salt is going to be going out of their body. So usually these meals tend to be higher in calories and higher in calories from fat than what a lot of people would be eating. But again, these are outdoor foods primarily made for the military. So this has got a few other things in it, some minor amounts of vitamins and things, a gram of sugar. Oh, it's got a gram of dietary fiber in it, so that's good. Here we have their cracker, and it's funny here it says vegetable, but I suppose that's to specify that it wasn't cooked in animal fat or something. Now these crackers, we've got 2 crackers in here, and we have a total of, oh, this is small print here, let's see. Okay, serving size is 1 cracker, so 1 cracker is 180 calories, 50 from fat. So you can see right here, 2 of these crackers are going to be 360 calories, so that's quite a bit for crackers. But again, of course, it's made for highly active people. And one thing I have to stress with these, any of their products that are crackers, breads, anything, and probably even this Mocha Bar, one of the ways they're able to pack them for such long life is they don't contain a lot of water, so they're very dry. So I wouldn't want to have to drink this without having I wouldn't want to have to eat this without having a drink nearby. You could do it, but I'm saying it wouldn't be pleasant. You might end up coughing a few times. Here we have a beverage-based powder orange. Again, be careful to tell people, I guess, that are vegetarians or whatever. And let's just look at this. Use a half canteen cup, 12 ounces of water, and stir. If you've done chemically purified water, you're supposed to wait 30 minutes before adding beverage powder. I would assume that that is in there. I'm not sure, but I would assume that the citric acid in here would interfere with what you're using to purify the water, like iodine or chlorine or something like that. So I think that's why that's there. I'll have to research that, but I'm pretty sure that that's what the problem is. They don't want these extra chemicals interfering, and ascorbic acid is basically vitamin C, And this is an orange drink, but most of their drinks will say that. Wait 30 minutes if you're using purified water. Now, we got 2 crackers, and in this meal we have 2 spreads. We have cheese spread, fortified, okay? Need package before opening. And we're not even going to bother to read the ingredients because they might scare you. Okay, here we've got, this is it's 1 serving, and of course the cheese is basically fat, 180 calories, 160 from fat. 17% of your cholesterol, 48% of your saturated fats, and 5 grams of protein, that's good. And I'm just looking for the salt, which interests me because I have high blood pressure, so I got to be careful about these things. Sodium, 13%, so that's not bad. So that's for one of your crackers. Well, they've got another one for the other cracker in here. Excuse me, they have peanut butter, our famous peanut butter, which is really nice. And you know, this you could carry, and I'm sure you could the cheese spread too, even if you didn't have a cracker. You could just rip it and squeeze it out and eat it that way. We're talking about, if we're talking about survival food or convenience, you could have one of these in your pocket when you're out hunting or hiking and just rip the top off and eat it like that. This has got definitely roasted peanuts in it, the first ingredient, and it's got some soybean oils and vitamins in it, okay? And here, again, we're looking at something that's mostly fat. Calories 250, 180 from fat. 3 grams of protein, which is, fiber, which is 12% of your fiber, so that's good. I always like to see some fiber in there. 4 grams of sugar, 10 grams of protein. That's great. Salt in this. Where's our sodium reading? My goodness, I don't even. 200 milligrams or 8%. That's not too bad. Now the accessories. We have our MRE heater bag for heating up the patty. I guess if you're a cold enough location, you could use it to heat up the drink, but hot orange, I don't know. Here's our accessory packing. Let me tell you, this is where the items differ between the kit that's $7.99 but $2 off this month, that month of April at Army Barracks, and the bigger kits that are $9.99. Here we see we've got, let's open it right up. We've got the famous spoon. We've got a napkin. We've got a wet nap. We've got sugar. We've got salt and pepper, iodized salt and pepper. We have a little coffee, taste of choice coffee. And we even have creamer. Now what's missing from this that distinguishes it as far as I see from the other kit? Well, the other kit you have the Tabasco sauce, the toilet paper, the matches. Those aren't in the accessory kit. And 2, the other kit generally, or almost always, if it's going to have a drink, it will have it either in a bigger container, so you can just add the water to it, or it will actually conclude, if it's a hot drink, like this drink is made to go in a canteen, that's fine. But in the bigger kit, I think you might find that they would have this and it would be in a bigger bag that you could just add the water to. Or they will include what's called a hot bag. That's a plastic bag. It's clear, but it's about this size and, well, a little bit bigger. But you can add even a water to that, hot water to it, so like to make the coffee and everything. So I would say this kit preassumes that you have a container for your drinks. You figure you've got 2 drinks here. You've got your orange drink, you've got coffee, and it doesn't have the toilet paper, matches, or the Tabasco. So you figure if you don't need those items, this is a way to save. I think the regular part of the meal is pretty much the same, although sometimes I guess I would say that in the other kit that's $9.99, which I'll get another one of those back this up, but in the other kit, usually you'd probably only get one spread with a cracker package, but then you'd get another little thing like applesauce or something like that. So I would say this is kind of missing a couple things to go down the price. Is the second little meal item, which is usually applesauce or something like that. It's missing the toilet paper matches, Tabasco sauce, gum. Sometimes there's gum. And it's missing the little hot bag. So there you go. If you have a container with you, you're all set for that. And if this looks like enough food for me for a meal, I don't think I would need the extra if I've got the, it's interesting, the beef patty grilled, you don't have bread for it. They do, some MRE kits have bread. It'd be interesting to see if the bigger kit that includes this has the bread. But the bread is more, is more kind of like a cracker. It's like a dried biscuit, I would say, the bread. And again, you better have water when you try to eat it. Now, we're gonna look at the name on this. So Paco Packaging, Mullins, South Carolina, then there's a zip code. The reason I just mentioned that is because the other ones that are in this color may be made by someone else, packaged by someone else. I bet all the ingredients are the same people that are in them, but they're just packaged differently. I would say this is much more a consumer package. They assume you're going to have your containers, you're going to have your matches, you're going to not eat your toilet paper, you're going to have that with you anyway. So there we go. There's the opening of this meal, which in these packages they don't have a number, so I'm just call it the beef patty grilled meal. And they do have a number here on the Army barracks. They're calling this the 3165 meal, with the barcode anyway. And you can see this was put up on 3/12/2013, so they're anticipating the sale. So anyway, you might want to, if you use some type of MREs or you want to try one for the first time, go over to an Army barracks store and take advantage of the $2 off sale. Now all we have to do is try it out.